They finally did it. After 5 seasons of keeping the core group untouchable, the boys killed one of their own. Frenchie is gone. And it happened with a single episode left on the clock. On May 20th, the series finale, Blood and Bone, ends the show forever and is walking in carrying more loose ends than any finale has a right to have. So, here are the 6 questions the last episode of The Boys has to answer, and my honest prediction to how each one plays out. Question 1: Who actually kills Homelander? And I mean kills, because after Soldier Boy handed him the V1, Homelander isn't just powerful anymore. He's biologically immortal. You can't laser him, you can't crush him, you can't outlast him. Conventional death is off the table. But episode 7 quietly handed us the answer key. Kimiko's radiation experiment worked. Sister Sage triple checked it. Kimiko now has Soldier Boy's power stripping beam, the one thing in the entire show proven to work on V1 Soup. And she just watched Homelander kill the love of her life. So here's my prediction: it's not going to be one clean kill. Kimiko strips Homelander's powers, that's her revenge for Frenchie. But the actual killing blow goes to Butcher, because this show has been about Butcher versus Homelander, and Butcher doesn't walk away from it. He gets his man, and it costs him his life. The wild card, and I'll come back to him, is Ryan. Question number 2: Does Soldier Boy come back, and does he actually join the boys? Right now, he's on ice. Literally. Homelander choked him out and stuffed him back in the cryo chamber after Soldier Boy told him the truth that he only handed over V1 because of Stormfront, not because he believes his son is a god. Here's the thing: you do not put a power stripping super weapon in a freezer in episode 7 and just leave him there. That's a loaded gun, and this show fires loaded guns. But joining the boys is the wrong frame. Soldier Boy has flip flopped all season. He doesn't care about the cause. My prediction: he gets thawed. He fires that beam one more time, probably at Homelander, but he does it for his own reasons, not heroism. And then he walks away. He survives because Jensen Atkins is headlining the prequels. What Rising? Soldier Boy doesn't get redeemed, he gets used. Question number 3: Do Marie Monroe and the Gen V soups actually matter? Annie and MM recruited Mary and Jordan Lee, and the show has been very deliberate about putting them on the board right before the finale. You didn't do that for cameos. Marie's power is blood manipulation, and it's not subtle. She can sense blood, stop it, move it, and in Gen V, she has literally brought someone back from the dead. My prediction: Maria and Jordan are the X Factor, but not against Homelander directly. They are how the boys deal with O Father and his psychic soups, the bodyguard standing between them and Homelander. Clearing that board is what frees up Kimiko and Butcher to do what they need to do. And keep Marie's resurrection power in the back of your mind. The show dangled it for a reason. Question number 4: What happens to the Deep? Kevin is having the worst week of anyone on the show. He killed Black Noir. Homelander fired him from a 7 that doesn't even exist anymore. And then the ocean itself rejected him. A hammerhead shark basically told him the entire sea blames him and will kill him if he goes back in the water. That too in the voice of Samuel L. Jackson. He has nothing: no team, no powers that matter on land, no ocean. My prediction, and it's not the fun one, but it's the honest one: the Deep does not get redemption. This show has never once let him earn it, and it's not going to start now. He gets a darkly comedic, pathetic ending that fits the most pathetic character in the series. The most he gets is one small moment of doing the right thing, right before the universe punishes him for it anyway. Question number 5: What happens to Ryan? This is the emotional core of the whole finale. Ryan is Homelander's son and Becca's son, and ever since Homelander beat him, he's been missing. His spirit looks broken. The show has spent 5 seasons asking one question about him: does he become the hero his mother wanted, or a younger Homelander? My prediction: Ryan comes back. And his choice is the real turning point. Here's the part people are sleeping on. Homelander's one true weakness has never been physical. It's his desperate, bottomless need to be loved. He keeps paternal figures alive because he can't stand to lose them. So when Ryan looks his father in the eye and rejects him completely, chooses Becca, that's the blow that actually breaks Homelander. Someone else lands the physical kill, Ryan lands the emotional one. Question number 6. Will the virus actually get used, or was the entire build-up a waste? Think about how much story this thing has eaten. The Godolphin virus was set up across an entire season of Gen V and threaded through the boys ever since. And here's the uncomfortable truth heading into the finale. It might be useless. V1 has made Homelander virus proof. The one weapon the show spent years building cannot kill the villain it was built for. So, was it a waste? My prediction, and this is the one I feel most strongly about, no. But not because it kills Homelander. Butcher, fully lost to the Kessler persona, tries to deploy it as what it always secretly was in his hands, a genocide weapon against every soup alive, including Annie and Kimiko. And Huey has to be the one to stop him, exactly like in the comics. The virus was never a plot device, it was a character test. Its whole purpose was to find out whether Butcher would cross the final line. That's not waste his setup, that's the actual ending. 6 questions, one supersized finale to answer all of them. Blood and Bone drops May 20th, and after what they did to Frenchie, I don't think anyone is safe. If you think I'm wrong about who kills Homelander, tell me below. I want to hear it before the finale proves one of us right. And if you want the theory I dropped about Starlight's hidden powers, it's right here. Go watch it before Wednesday. This is Shabby Says. See you after the finale.